So you guys, we are now in the paid portion, and when you pay for something, we want to give you your money's worth. And so what better place to start today on episode 8 than we're going to call this section Amish shit.
What?
And yeah, Amish shit. And
No.
I know. But we'll put the horse neighing or something in there. So like Amish right? We didn't say insiders though. So why is it that we think that the Amish do stuff so well?
Oh yeah, this
Like
is
whether it's cheese, whether it's cinnamon
raising?
buns,
cinnamon.
barn raising,
pretzels.
yeah.
Aunt Annie's. That place is Amish. It's owned
Who is
by
Aunt Annie's?
Yeah, that place in the airport. Amish people.
No, not that can't be Amish. It's in the airport.
Yeah.
And they're like cooking stuff in like electric ovens.
Yeah, they hire out normal people.
Well, that's not Amish.
But it's owned by the Amish.
How does that work? It's like if Saddleback Church ran Pornhub. Like, well, no, it's a church. I mean, they just farm it out, cash the checks. a Christian, just a Christian porn site.
I always thought.
Yeah, let's hear
probably
this.
The greatest achievement you could make as a filmmaker would be to come out with a really good, critically acclaimed, rated G porn movie. Like if you could do that as a filmmaker, you basically the best director of all time. And the only way I can think it would work is
because it's impossible.
No, it's possible, but it would just be implied. There would be bad acting. Like, hey, what looks like I gotta bend over and fix this broken down dishwasher. And then
my hand is stuck in the dishwasher.
And then it would just creatively pan over to something else, and then it would pan back, and those people, their hair and clothes would be messed up.
But nothing would ever be said about it. Like you wouldn't.
It would be completely rated G. All of the sex would be implied, and all of the acting would be awful. And all the situations.
So pretty much what you just explained was. Pretty much what you just explained was any sex scene from the Naked Gun movies. Where it would show like the oil drill, and then like the geyser.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever gone back and watched those, like the Naked Gun movies and stuff? Oh my goodness, those are funny. Those are so good. Yeah. Leslie Nielsen, wasn't that his name?
Yes. And who's that
Nordberg?
That other guy he was a running back.
He used to kill his wife. Buffalo. Hey, who's the other guy on there who used to kill his wife?
Who's that guy? What?
Oh, I know. OJ. Well, and his name was Nordberg, right?
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was Nordberg. There was, what was it? It was Naked Gun 2.5. And then Naked Gun 33 1/3, I think, was the franchise trilogy.
If you've seen it, people, we commend you. And if you haven't, you're missing out. It's really good.
Yeah. So back to the Amish. Yeah.
While we're on the subject, Amish people.
Yeah. Amish.
I'm more Don Q in this.
I'm waiting for the Amish to come out and say that Amish is derogatory.
I'm waiting for Don Q to give us some sort of sponsorship. If anybody works at the Don Q Corporation, it's Puerto Rican, so I'm supporting our own country.
Yes.
I don't know. It's produced by Distilleria Sorales.
It sounds like Ireland. That sounds Irish.
Did you ever play that festival in Puerto Rico?
No. The only
man.
time I was ever in Puerto Rico was on my honeymoon.
You went there on your honeymoon.
Yeah, we did a cruise, and so it stopped in Puerto Rico for a day. Cruises are weird, man. Like, I always loved cruises until this whole plague thing happened, and now I realize cruises are kind of gross.
They're real gross. I mean, yeah. What cruise line did you go on?
We did. This was 1999. We did Carnival because we were told it was like the young hip ship as opposed to like
cheap ass ship.
Yeah, but we did Carnival, and it was the first no smoking allowed anywhere on a cruise ship in the world. It was the first smokeless cruise ship, and we were like, "Yeah, dude, let's do it." We had a blast. We had an absolute great time.
Really?
I never felt like white trash. None of that. It was fantastic. Up until the plague, I would hype cruises to people. And my thinking was always, is especially for like a honeymoon, it's cool because your hotel moves, but your scenery changes. Mm-hmm. As opposed to like going to like an all-inclusive like resort or something like that, where every day you're at the same place and it's the same stuff every day and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I always thought like cruises were good for that, and I would tell like friends or kids that were getting married like, oh, I'll go on a cruise for your honeymoon. But now
they're expensive. Number one. Number two, you're gonna get the Rona.
You're going to get the Rona, or you're going to get something, you're going to get
Legionnaire's disease or
Legionnaire's scurvy. Like, did they still pass out limes and lemons on cruises so you don't get scurvy?
Automatically, when you are on a ship, your bones start to decalcify from lack of vitamin C.
Yeah. Yep. And they just pump, so they have to like pump vitamin C into everything when you're on a cruise.
Yep.
You're like, can I get a hot dog? And it's got like oranges on it. And you're like, what?
With quinine? I need quinine. I feel the
I don't even know what quinine is.
It's anti-malarial that they put in tonic water, which is the tonic.
Oh, seriously?
Medicinal. The British figured out if they made this into
makes it more tonic-y. It didn't
taste so bad. So they were like, we'll put it into a drink. People will drink it.
Grimson, then stop barking. Like, sorry, my dog's like barking.
How do you get people to take vitamin C? So they came up with the gin and tonic. And that is basically why so many people speak English. Because the British were able to conquer malaria and then conquer all but, I think, 9 countries in the world.
Really?
I'm probably wrong.
They kind of did that sneaky. Because I saw the movie 300 and Xerxes. Because Xerxes from 300. My buddy Dre, who I do the Average Jerks podcast with, he looks just like Xerxes from the movie 300. They're twins. Jewelry?
He's got like a nose
He doesn't.
That connects to his nipple.
Well, no, I told him he should. Yeah, I told him he should.
Is he just?
He hasn't yet.
What's his reasoning?
He's like 6 times bigger than the rest of us. His reason is he doesn't like needles.
What about? Yeah, but I mean, what about the kids? Does he think about this? Is he like?
Well, I don't think he's thought of his legacy.
No, it sounds like.
And I think his legacy should be looking like Xerxes.
We need to get him on the diabolical brainwashing machine that this is.
Oh, he wouldn't know what to do. He wouldn't know what to do. My Average Jerks podcast and this podcast, completely different. He wouldn't know what to do here. His had to be spinning.
Well, number one, he's going to get accused of basically depriving the children of Earth from Xerxes because he won't
piercings.
He won't get piercings between his nose and his nipples.
Air and water. Air and water. Did I sound like Xerxes from 300 or did I sound like Liam Neeson?
No, you exactly sounded like Xerxes. It's
Okay.
That's hard to say. The Don Q is hitting me.
Xerxes.
Oh,
Even better.
oh,
Even
Don
better. Oh, we still have a half hour listening to you slur your words. But the Amish. So back to the Amish.
to the Amish.
Why is it that we think the Amish does everything so good?
Q. Wait, Joe, am I slurring bad?
No.
Okay,
Not at all.
I'm going to work on this. I'm going to really. That's where it goes bad, though, is when you start concentrating.
That's exactly where it goes bad. When you stand up and you're like, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to walk like I haven't had too much to drink. And then you're like, you're
the wall.
Yeah, you're touching, and you're thinking of picking your foot up and where you're putting it down. Yeah, everything is so calculated.
I get super touchy too. Like I'm not a very super touchy person, but then I'm just like, hey,
you go full Biden.
I love you so much.
You go full Biden when you get a few drinks and you're just touchy.
Oh, people got PTSD from my bachelor party because it was just me. It was basically like them. They bought me some drinks. I went to the bathroom and I didn't come out for hours. I was in there counseling people, just like, let's talk about your life choices.
Really? Oh, yeah, wow. That had to be a fantastic bachelor party.
Dude, I love you so much. I just thank you for coming to this.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hug.
And then if you're the one that just walked out and you're like, whoever's next, go. Oh. I'm leaving.
I would tell him, I'd be like, go get Baker, put him in here. And then I'd just be like, man, I love you so much.
You know what name I've heard a ton over the last week?
What?
Feisch.
Yeah. Feisch was there.
I've heard that name from you come out of your mouth so many times this past week that when we were watching the 5 Iron DVD and like he came up, I'm like, this guy. This guy.
Feisch.
Yeah, I remember him. I do remember him. And I did like watching the 5 Iron DVD because a lot of people were on that I had totally like forgotten about, like Justin McRoberts. Like he popped up. I was like, oh, I did a tour with him, and different things. Like he talked about different promoters. Who's the dude from Mars Hill? Do you remember that in Florida?
From Mars Hill?
I thought he was on there. The guy who like would. I think it was in Jacksonville, and then he had like a big boat, like he lived on the ocean.
Navarella. Not Mars Hill. Geez.
Was it the Mars Theater? I thought it was like the Mars.
I am murdered by Don Q. I don't want to be supported by Don Q anymore. Jacksonville.
I thought it was called
Murray Hill Theater.
Murray Hill. There you go, Murray Hill Theater. Yes. That was a rad place to play. So like seeing that stuff on the DVD, like that's what's awesome. I also loved did you see the Tooth and Nail? Like Brandon Ebel, like his our intern, Brandon Ebel, he did a documentary on Tooth and Nail, that like how it got started and all that stuff. Have you seen that?
No. How do you?
That's great too. That's a fantastic walk down memory lane. Again, insiders aren't in it. We weren't a Tooth and Nail band. Nobody in there gives us props for, being an inspiration or anything like that, or giving 2 squirts of urine about. But as far as like the people that you talk to and what they talk about and what's going on at the time in the 90s, that's a fantastic documentary to watch. Like I watched that with my kids, and I did the same thing. Like as things were going, like Brandon would talk about something, or one of the bands would talk about something, and then I'd like tell my kids like, "Oh yeah, well this blah 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 blah," And they're
I'm
like, "Okay, Dad."
These for Gumshoe Records. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
/KMG.
Yeah. Sean Michael Black, baby, or Michael Sean Black.
Michael Sean Black. Did he promise you an RV?
I'm going to say no. I don't remember him promising us an RV.
He almost got us. He was
Really?
like, all our bands get an RV. First
Oh,
thing,
really?
RV. And I'm just like, it's got a microwave? That's what I said.
Dude, do you remember when you took the Crave case? You took the White Castle Crave case on the tour bus.
Yeah.
Was that Ska Mania or was that Holy Rollers? All I remember is your entire band being pissed every time you heated one of them things up. Just stunk up the...
They already had history with it. They were already like, don't go to White Castle. Don't drive near White Castle and don't put Reese in front of a White Castle. Like they already knew it was going to mess up my intestines.
Yeah.
And there was going to be a stench. And they did not want that. So what you saw was like PTSD from that.
Yeah. Like I just remember like Jeff Leonore getting off the bus just fit to be tied. And I'm like, dude, what's wrong? And she's like, Reese brought a 30 Crave case. He heated up a couple of burgers, the whole thing. And like, she was angry. And I'm like, maybe she's just having it's a tough day. She didn't want to leave family, whatever. It's tour. No. Then like Andy gets off and he's angry.
They smelled my ass for a week on that. It's still, I've also traumatized my wife with this, but I'm not going to stop. White Castle.
They have White Castle in Virginia?
No, they do not. But I know where there is one, and I will go. Cincinnati.
Oh.
It's the closest one, I think.
What's that, like 3 hours away?
It's 8 hours.
Oh.
Six if you drive Reese speed. I've made it in 6.
Nice.
I've made it in 1 tank of gas on the Prius.
I think, do you guys in Virginia, do you have like, here in Detroit, and again, your burp, yeah.
I'm going to start singing opera again.
Okay. All right.
That's what the kids like from episode 3.
Yeah. In Virginia, do you guys have like sliders, like burger slider joints?
No.
In Detroit, we have these like famous, kind of like every city has. So if you guys don't know what a slider is, I mean, I'm sure you do. I'm sure there's a Chili's or an Applebee's by you that sells sliders. I don't think it's just in the Detroit area. Do they? Okay. So they're like little burgers.
Arby's.
And they're usually like steam cooked. They're cooked on a flat top, but the meat is like so thin and they got onions on them. And you put the meat on the flat top and the onions on top and smush it down. And then they usually squirt water and then cover it. And then it like steam cooks it like real quick. And they're small burgers. So like there may be like 3 inches by 3 inches, like just these little tiny burgers. And there's places like every city has their, like in Royal Oak in the city where we live, there's a place called Little Bros Burgers. And so when the bars close,
Little Bros.
Yeah. So when the bars close, the city that I live in is like a big entertainment, like mecca, like place to go for like clubs and out to dinner and real artsy stuff. And so when the bars close down, Little Bros, it's just this tiny little, the whole place is probably only seats 8 people inside, but they have a walk-up window. So the bars close and then everybody walks from the bars. And at 2 a.m, there's a line of 300 people.
What?
And people are, and just
you guys
sit
have
there.
Legalized weed. I'm sure it's just always
just
all
thick.
the time.
Yeah. Yep. And then, they'll walk up and they'll be like, I'll take 5 burgers and fries. And it's like $6. So like a slider is usually around like like 75 cents to $1. And then like the next city over, like I think you guys came to my house once a long time ago. When I had my first house, when Leslie and I had our first house, you guys came and there was a place close to it called Telway. And like in the city of Madison Heights, which is right next door to us, there's this, it's like a little shiny like diner. And again, it sits like 6 people and they have a walk-up window. They have the same thing. So sliders. So every kind of city has their place. And it's usually one in a city. There's so like some around here, like there's
You're
one
so
called
lucky, Joe.
there's one called Braze. There's one called Telway. There's Little Bros in Birmingham. There's Hunter House. And so you go there for these sliders, and they're delicious. I don't know what got me on that. Oh, with White Castle. So White Castle is kind of the obviously the fast food version, the national chain version. But then here in Detroit,
these places are far superior to White Castle.
Far superior. Like the quality of meat, the onion, the fresh onions, not reconstituted onions, like all that stuff. Their rolls are bought from local bakeries, things like that. So they're amazing. So we have White Castles here in Detroit and in surrounding areas, but people don't eat at them a whole lot because they'll go to the other places.
I hate
so instead of getting like 5 cheeseburgers from White Castle, they'll get 5 from Braze, or they'll get 5 from Telway.
Why do I have to live in Virginia? You know what?
I don't know, man.
Famous for? We invented slavery, like not
great tobacco,
slavery, but like let's enslave black people. That's what they did here. And then they were like, oh, you're going to start a civil war over this? These guys will be your generals. Stonewall Jackson, freaking General Lee.
Yeah, it's a loser state. It's a loser state, dude. Just say it.
Food sucks.
It's a loser state.
No one can drive here. I hate it.
Everything's boiled. They boil everything. They don't even know about grilling. They don't even know about sliders.
The only thing they grill is me, because they're like, you sound like you're not from here, son.
Listen here, boy. I have to say that, boy. You sound like you from Denver. You're like, what? You toothless hillbilly?
No. When I worked at
what I just imitated was a 14-year-old white girl.
That's here.
Yeah, that's what I was imitating. A 14-year-old white girl in Virginia sounds like that impression that I just gave.
Exactly.
I keep telling you to come up here to Detroit for like our guys' weekend, where we go up to my dad's place, cottage on the lake, kayaks, tubing, fishing.
I'm at the point where you could just be like, you come up here for this thing where you're not in Virginia.
Yeah, we get sliders. We head up to Pops' place.
Or anything. You don't have to say anything about a lake or Pops' place. Just be like, you don't be in that awful
Virginia.
Satanic.
Do you ever call it Virginia?
Yeah, I do call it that. I get in trouble. My wife yells at me. Virginia.
Why? Virginia.
Call it Virginia.
You should.
I hate it here.
Leave
so bad
right now. While because I can see you. People can't see you. They're only listening to us. But we're looking at each other. Maybe one day in the future on episode, I don't know, when we reach episode 10, maybe we'll start putting these on YouTube as well and putting some video. I don't know. Who cares? People probably don't want to see our faces. Yours, yeah.
Is it recording the video?
No.
I want to see your face. Joe, you're a handsome man.
So on Zencastr, when you start a podcast, they give you 3 options at the beginning. They say audio and record audio only, show video and record audio only, which is what we do. And then it says record audio and record video. So we could be recording these right now. Like what you're looking at me and I'm looking at you. We could be using this and posting it on like YouTube, but we don't.
Yeah. So you, the Patreons.
Yeah.
We'll make this happen.
Make it happen, people.
Make it happen. You
The
guys
only
already
problem
did
with
make
that
it
though is like you need like studio. Like you need a studio to be able to like if I just had like a backdrop, like a curtain to cover all this stuff up. Like you guys, you don't even know where I am right now. So I am going through a divorce. Yeah, this isn't embarrassing, right? But full transparency, I'm going through a divorce. I'm living with my sister and her husband and my niece, and my mom lives here as well. And then there's me. And so I'm the only one that doesn't have like a room. Like certain days a week, like if my kids aren't here, I sleep in their bed. And if my kids are here, I sleep in my mom's bed. And then my mom sleeps elsewhere, usually on the couch because she likes the couch. I know it's weird. I feel awful about it, but that's the way it goes. So we record, and I'm sitting in my girls' room because it's like I get good Wi-Fi signal here. It's kind of quiet, as quiet as it can be, all that stuff. So if you want us to have video, I got to get like a curtain. I got to like kind of get like a little studio together to be able to do that.
And I live in this one room where my studio is, and this is the futon I sleep on. Right behind me.
Yep.
So.
Yep. See you guys. So you 15-year-olds out there, 16-year-olds out there right now, you got the world by the newts.
By the cajones.
By the cajones. I'll tell you what right now. Start a Christian punk ska band, and you can be 43 years old living in your sister's house in 30 years.
Yes.
Done.
So you can aspire to this.
That's what you got to do, people. Yeah, you can be divorced twice, living in your sister's house, doing podcasting.
Joe, this is suddenly turned from a show about Amishness to the saddest podcast we've ever made.
I didn't mean for it to be sad. I mean for people to laugh.
Laugh at
and then
my
when the
mistakes.
mics go silent. Yeah. When the mics go silent, then I will weep for the people. But again, Amish. What's the deal with the Amish? So why do people think just because a guy with a beard whose name is Eli makes a cinnamon bun, why is that better than somebody else's cinnamon bun? I don't understand why the what's the word I'm looking for? The oomph, the onus. Why is Amish stuff looked at as like so amazing? Like, oh my gosh, the Amish made this Adirondack chair. I don't give a crap. Like the Amish are still using like old school tools.
Adirondack chairs before.
Yeah. Like,
I don't want it.
Like the industrial age brought about better machinery, better engineering, better that stuff. Yet we're going back to theirs where they use like a what?
They have some sort of heater that burns corn. People are obsessed with this.
What?
It's like
the Amish? Yeah, we have them too. They're called ovens.
No, but like this thing, somehow people think it's like they've created tabletop fission. The Amish.
Then an arc reactor. I bet that cut deep. I bet a lot of 5 Iron fans just heard me say arc reactor and they were like, yeah, Iron Man.
A lot of 5 Iron fans, but a lot of Amish people who are listening to this podcast right now
yes,
are confused.
Yeah.
So Joe is referencing a 2009 film, Iron Man, which was made by
Iron Man.
Made by Marvel.
Iron Man, made by Marvel
Comics.
Yeah. And
cinematic.
But what? Wait. So stop with this nonsense. Get back to the corn oven. What are you talking about? What is it?
some sort of thing that they keep advertising in newspapers.
Where?
It's like
Hey,
some
who reads a newspaper?
corn oven.
A newspaper is the most Amish thing you could be reading. Everybody reads stuff on their phone while they're taking a dump. Who's
My
still
dad.
reading a newspaper?
My dad.
Your dad
reads
gets
the
up every
newspaper.
day, goes to the drugstore, puts 75 cents in that thing, pulls it down, pulls a paper out.
No, he has a subscription, and it comes in, and then he sees things about the Amish, and they've invented some sort of fission involving corn.
What?
Yeah, it's an oven, and it takes you put in one piece of corn, and it heats your house for 300 years.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
Holy
Your
cow.
kid-
And it burns clean.
your kids have a
Your house smells like
shaped kidney.
yeah, next to your stomach. Yeah.
It also, but heat.
What?
It's amazing. Yeah, the Amish invented this thing.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. The Amish aren't inventing anything.
Well, and this goes back to our other talk. Satanism.
No, you're right. But seriously, listen to what I'm saying. The Amish aren't inventing anything. They're just doing what they always do. If they invent something, doesn't that mean that they're not Amish anymore?
No. So
yes, it does.
So I think the rule is that
they have to be stuck in what they did when the Pilgrims when they got off the Mayflower.
I think
they're doing that exact same thing. What's that?
think the rule is that it can't. If you do something, it can't take away from you and your family. So like,
doesn't mean anything. That's everybody. That's everybody.
Well, cell phones for sure. Like my kids are just like, Dad, why are your eyes on your phone? So that's a thing. Computers, podcasting. Like my kids, I didn't put them to bed tonight. I don't know if they're still.
Yeah, but 10 years ago, or let's say 20 years ago, there was no such thing as cell phones. The Amish didn't start 20 years ago. You know what I mean? I don't think the rule is it can't take away from the family, right?
What's crazy is when it started, it was the furthest.
It was cutting edge.
It was cutting edge. It was like cutting edge Christianity.
People were like, look at those Amish. They're like living in the future. And then life passed them by. And then it was like, oh.
They got like a beard, but no mustache.
Yeah, they're like, that's rad.
Woo! It's like the mohawk of your face.
Levi and Eli really know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, life passed them by. Someone's like, hey, have you ever heard of a radio? And then the Amish were like, well, I think that's of the devil. And then someone's like, hey, the church down the road has air conditioning on a Sunday. And the Amish are like, no, that's of the devil. And then pretty soon everyone's like, well, I think I'd rather do these other things than go to your church.
And then have you ever been to a Christian rave? Because like right now, 20 years after that fact.
Thank God, no. Yeah.
I'm like, that was from the devil. Straight up. Like, what are you doing with those glow sticks? Stop. I don't know.
A rave is for one thing and one thing only. Seeing girls dressed like Gwen Stefani acting stupid. And you can't do that in the Christian scene.
I would go if they advertised that though. I would go to it.
Why don't you do it?
A Gwen Stefani acting like rave,
like Gwen Stefani circa Wild Kingdom, you know. So windbreaker pants and sports bras, hair up, like in a messy bun, and swinging glow sticks. Why don't you start this? Why don't you bring it back in Virginia?
Very comfortable. I want that outfit and I want that lifestyle, and I will do it.
Do it.
I will tell the people of Virginia, put down your racism. Stop cultivating tobacco. Stop speaking derogatorily to black people. And do this with me. We are putting on sports bras, and we are putting our hair in some sort of messed up ponytail, and we're swinging glow sticks around.
with windbreaker pants on and Doc
Windbreaker.
Martens.
Join me.
Join me.
People of Virginia.
And this will spread like wildfire across the country.
I don't think it will.
I don't either.
I don't think it will. And it will across the country, but not in Virginia. They're going to be like, this sounds precariously
Yeah.
like change.
Yeah. The Masons will start to come out and they'll be like, this ain't flying, son.
Did Thomas Jefferson endorse this? No. You know what? This is what's messed up about Virginia is Thomas Jefferson is seen still as some sort of leftist revolutionary. Like they're just like, oh, that guy who impregnated Sally Hemings. They're just like, it's too much. Too much for us.
They're
like, in here, dude.
You got to get out, buddy. You got to get out. You got to move to the great old democratic state of Michigan, where we have Governor Whitmer.
She's
awful.
I'm not her. I'm not her constituent. I don't understand what it's like to be governed by her. Dude, we talked about this at the beginning. We're not going to talk politics, and all of a sudden we are.
I know. Well, this is the paid portion. See, here's the deal. I can't talk politics because I don't know politics. I don't care to know politics. All I do is I vote the way that I feel, my belief and what's best for me and my family. That's how I vote. And I can't talk politics. I don't know foreign policy. I don't know domestic policy. I don't know like the issues that people are dealing with in New Mexico or Texas or Pennsylvania or Florida. Like I don't know that stuff. And so I just know what I deal with in my city. And in my city, like I don't deal with like a horrible like migrant people running, like Canadians aren't running across the border. So I can't make decisions based on I can't make decisions based on that. I don't want to vote. I don't want to like speak my mind on that because I'd be speaking on a turn. I don't know. So all I know is like what goes on here around me. I think I had this conversation with Leonore once. And so I think on Facebook, Leonore and I were talking and, her being she has like, Latino descent, things like that. We were just kind of talking and things that Mexican people go through, that is completely off the radar here in Michigan. Yeah. So I don't know about like I said, the migrant thing. I don't know about the border crossing. It's just not on our radar here. And so, we deal with different stuff here and we deal with different socioeconomic stuff. And so that's why I don't get into politics is because like what you hear nationally, like most of it has nothing to do with me. And I don't care to know. I just think it's all lies anyway. I just try and be a good person, try and raise kids that are good people, try and do what Jesus, what would Jesus do?
Well,
he would do a podcast and talk about.
I don't think he would. He wouldn't be that. It would not be that forward. I don't know. I think it is. So we did come to agreement that we are not going to talk about politics because for me, I agreed to this because I don't want that lightning rod. Like I want a safe place. I don't want to talk about it. I am this person who has been labeled as political. So in the 5 Iron Songs, I choose topics which make people feel uncomfortable.
Like combat shock.
Combat shock. Very uncomfortable.
That's a very uncomfortable topic to broach. Breach.
But people are like, this is political. And it's, to me, it's not. This is maybe pushing the boundaries of what is acceptable in Christianity. It's not political. For me, it's just this is how I interpret Christ and the love of Christ. And I don't want to get in an argument with
Yeah.
you, my friend Joe, about this stupid shit. Like, I want to be able to talk about the Amish
Yeah.
and not be like, what's your point on this? Did they immigrate
Yeah.
here illegally? Do
Yeah.
we care about them?
Yeah.
What about what are they doing to the carbon footprint?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's cool to talk about the things that we have made political because they have meaning. But I don't want to be. I don't want to fight about it. I just want to
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah. And no, that was when we talk about doing this show, we're like, no, this, I wholeheartedly believe that, like, when the Insiders was going, I don't think people thought of me like they think of you. Like, if people think Reese Roper, they think goofy, funny, yada, yada, yada. I don't think anybody was ever like, oh my gosh, those Insiders are freaking hilarious, or I don't think people maybe knew my personality because, like I said on a past episode, like, I tried so over the top. Like, I loved attention. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And so I had to, like, act as though I didn't love it.
Yeah.
And so I played down, like, my personality, because my personality would have been like, if kids came up like, oh my gosh, are you the lead singer of the Insiders? I'd be like what I wanted to do is be like, heck yeah, I am. And, like, chit chat with them and, like, go crazy and just kind of, like, soak up the fact that they knew who I was and all that. But I didn't do that. I went over the top to not be that way. And I think when me and you talked about doing this show, I don't know what that I just talked about had to do with anything. I think that's a Boilermaker talking, but
it's fine. You're on course.
Okay.
Keep
but
going.
Like me and you, like, we were like, we just want somewhere where people know Reese is funny, Joe's funny. I just had a crap day at work, or, I had this happen in my home life or that happened in my home life. And they know that for 2 hours, because other podcasts are giving you 45 minutes to an hour, that people know that for 2 hours a week, they can just get funny, mindless, thinking about when they were kids, thinking about the 90s, going to shows, doing these things, and just laugh. And they don't have to pick a side. They don't have to explain themselves. They don't have to explain why they voted that way. And I think when we talked about doing the show, we said that we would definitely stay away from politics. And that's what it is, man. People just want to laugh. If we
will give them that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're doing fine on that. But I think also it's okay. I think people want you to be you and me to be me. And we talked about this before, why we wouldn't talk about politics, because we're somewhat from opposite ends of the spectrum.
Correct. Yeah.
But I don't think we disagree.
Like, I'm from the correct way of thinking, and then you're from the
false way of thinking.
Yeah, you're from, like,
I am false.
You're yeah.
I'm the guy that high fives the Satanists.
Yeah. You're like, hey, keep it up, buddy.
Studios.
Right.
Keep
rock candy.
Up.
You guys rock
Make
candy.
Make a statue of Baphomet.
Yes.
Now, but
of G.G. Allen. Make a statue of G.G. Allen.
This is something this is the thing, dude. We are friends. And
seriously?
I know this is...
Thanks, buddy.
Seriously?
Thanks, buddy.
For right now,
it's taken eight episodes for you to admit that. Thank you.
I'm coming to terms with this. We are friends.
Let me unpack this. Let me double click it.
For right now, I'm unemployed. I don't see many people.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to some of my friends in Five Iron. I text some of my two friends in Virginia.
Feish. Do you text Feish?
I don't. Every once in a while, I'll send him a messenger on Facebook. Just be like,
For
hey,
as much as I've heard his name in the last week,
I'm gonna
whether
send
it's
you that
doing
dude's
podcasts
information.
with you or 5 Iron DVDs, you need to text that
should
guy.
Talk to that guy.
Yeah.
I will, and you will. That's our project for.
Oh my God. Yeah. Give me his number.
Okay.
And I'll just text him, hi, Feish. I don't even know how you spell Feish. Fiesch.
You did it perfectly.
Seriously?
I think it's Feisch.
Okay. And I'll
But
just
we
be
just
like,
made that up.
I'll be like, hey, Feish. And then he'll be like, who in the world is this?
He'll know you.
I don't know, buddy.
Did we go on tour? Did you go on tour with the Smiley Kids?
We've never played a show with the Smiley Kids that I know of that I can remember. But I remember like tours where like he would help you with merch or he would like guitar tech for you or something like that. Does that sound right? Like, did you ever take him out on stuff? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was one of the guys that lived with us in that apartment. And then
on Ska-Mania.
lived with us in that house.
Did he come on Ska-Mania? Wasn't he part of like the show production? Wasn't he like part of the Star Trek? He got killed or something. Who was that?
Nope. That was this dude.
Who's that guy? You're like, I owe that guy $20.
I did. No, it was just like, no, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, boy.
We'll talk about this later.
I want to get into the weeds on this one. Who is this guy?
Let me talk about it without the done cue, and then I can remember his name at least.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Shit balls.
Oh.
He's a cool guy. And so
it sounds like it. You can't even remember his name.
No, he's for real. He was a cool dude.
Yeah, no, it sounds it.
Shut up.
Yeah, he sounds amazing because you can remember his name. Oh, you guys, if you could see Reese right now on this video, he's just racking his brain trying to think of this dude.
I said, God damn it.
Take another sip. This next sip may have the answer.
I have to explain this. I sometimes say God damn it, and I think it's okay.
I don't.
So I don't think it's okay to say in front of old ladies because it offends them. But number one, let me just preface this. God's name is not God. God, like that is like the laziest bastardization of so the church, like the Catholic Church, started in Rome. They started to move into Germanic like tribes, and they were witnessing to them, and they were like trying to explain Yahweh. So they're like, he's up here, and they're like, oh, goat, who is their deity of the trees, and they were like, yes, okay, we'll just, because this is how Roman Catholics worked for hundreds or thousands of years, assimilating whatever culture you took in. So they were just like, yep, we'll start calling him that. And then we mispronounce it. Like we just got lazy and we're like, we'll just say God for this thing that might be a demon. Might be. And we'll just call Yahweh this or Jehovah. Or Jehovah, which is is like only a consonant. It's only a consonant that French people and English people say. And English people only say it because they thought that being French was fancy.
Oh.
So Yehovah.
And we know the truth.
Or Yahweh.
That ain't true.
That's it. So me saying God damn it is like so many levels.
See, that's what here's that's the only cuss word I won't say. I won't go there. That's the only one I won't do.
I don't want to say it because it makes my mom upset.
Yeah.
Who is not a Patreon, but on the regular, she would hear this. Or my mother-in-law, if she heard this, would die. I don't want to make
Really?
people die.
Yeah,
And
we
why
don't want
I'm
to be
saying
killing
it
people.
is because I think it's already irreverent to call the Lord God or goat. It's already irreverent. Like I'm already at this point. What it's not taking the Lord's name in vain. It's saying the Lord who I believe in. I dislike this thing. Damn it. Damn this thing. And that to me is okay. I think when in the 10 Commandments it says, do not take the Lord's name in vain,
Yeah.
vanity is like to support yourself. Do not take the Lord's name, which at the time was Yahweh or Jehovah or Yehovah. Or for us, it's Jesus, which is another messed up version of the Lord's name because his name was Yeshua. We took the Romanized version, Jesus, and then made it our own version, Jesus.
See, ladies and gentlemen, what you're paying for is a
this.
college course on theology and the basics of Christianity.
And this is what you pay for. And
This is
I
what you
am
pay for.
saying it is okay to say, God damn it. Because one, it's irreverent to say God. It's irreverent because you're mispronouncing it and you're citing some.
You know
some
what? Right now,
Germanic tribes,
Rock Candy and Satan
tree deity.
right now are just dancing listening to this. They're like, we won this round.
They've got their glow sticks out, their Gwen Stefani outfit.
Yeah, yeah. The Devil's in a sports bra and windbreaker pants, and he's like, yeah, we won this round. And like everybody from like Rock Candy that's like, we do Satan worshiping podcasts. They're like, yeah, woo.
In the book of James,
we got him to admit that.
James, who we don't know who is, if he is the Apostle James that is cited in Jesus and the apostles and his disciples, or it's Jesus's brother James or some other James.
James Kavanaugh.
He says James Kavanaugh.
James Kavanaugh. He was actually on vacation from Ireland, James Kavanaugh, and was like, he asked the travel agent, like, hey, you know what? I'm kind of sick of these Irish hills. Where should I go? And they're like, hey, we hear like Jerusalem is good.
Jerusalem is fine. You can.
And so he showed up. He was like an Irishman, like, hey, I'm James Kavanaugh, and he makes it into the Bible.
Right? One of these books. He says, control your tongue, which I maybe have not done. And I apologize to all the ladies and men who are offended by this, or all the people who identify as men or ladies.
You got serious for a minute and went historical. Now I feel like this is kind of where I want to get historical. Like when it talks about controlling the tongue, I think like brass tacks, I think boiling it down to its basics, I think swearing is anything that offends your brother. So if I call you an idiot or if I call you a retard and you are so offended by that, then what has come out of my mouth is, let's just call that swearing, right? But if me and you are buddies and you're like, oh, you dickhead, and I laugh like, ha, 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 we're buddies, he's busting my balls, like that's not offending me. Right. So if someone takes offense to like, hey, I called them, hey, you moron. And someone's like, oh my gosh, and they go home and they weep. And then they call you the next day and you're like, hey, what's up? And they're like, nothing, I'm mad at you. Why? Because you called me a moron and that hurt. Like that hurt bad. Then I have to like step back and say, whoa, like, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And so I think controlling your tongue comes to that. Like, I believe there's humor.
I agree.
Yeah, I believe there's humor and there's this big area. Plus, you just look at history, like where these words came from. I mean, I don't know for sure, but like, in Britain, or England, like or Australia, like the term like fanny, Like fanny is like a horrible, derogatory, like way of.
I'm gonna say it. It's like saying pussy. It's worse.
I would
It's
say
like
the
saying
C
the C
word.
word. Yep.
The C word.
I'm not even gonna say it, dude.
Yeah. So like fanny is like saying the C word like over there, but here it's not. So then you have these swear words separated by geography, like the F
A
word
nickname
in
for somebody named Francis.
right. But like the F word in like London is used like how we say like freaking or dude or whatever. But then they have word. So when you start to get into all that, you realize it's just words. So what we have to do is we have to go to the heart of how we're using those words. And again, I go back to my original thing. If I call you a moron and you take offense to that, that's where I have to control my tongue. That's where I have to control my speech. I have to know the room I'm talking to. I have to understand, hey, I'm talking to a woman. I'm talking to this person. I'm talking to a man about this. You see what I'm saying? So that would be my like big philosophical thing on swearing.
You are completely right.
Yes.
I agree
Oh
with
my
you.
gosh.
Thank
I'm gonna
you,
have
Joe.
bumper stickers made that said Reese Roper said I was right.
Yes.
Because I
I'll
feel
pay
like
that.
for our entire
I'll do that
relationship,
Kickstarter.
I don't think I was ever right with stuff with you.
No.
I think you always just let me talk, and then you'd be like,
Whatever,
"Oh, bless his heart,
dude.
he doesn't know what he's talking about."
Whatever, you fucker. Dude.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So you guys, this is what you pay for, man. This is the highbrow comedy that you pay for. And just know, you're not going to get politics. You're not going to get that stuff. You're going to
get edging around politics.
You're going to get edging around politics. You're going to get walk through historical why Christianity has unfolded the way it has, why the Roman Church has hijacked other deities, apparently, if I picked up what you were putting down.
Yeah.
That's what you get, man. So we want to thank you guys for sweet pickle, dill pickle, spicy pickle contributors, all you. We thank you so much.
Jalapeno.
This has been episode 8 of the Pickle and Boot Shop, a diabolical brainwashing machine. Reese, do you have anything to add?
I have to add that I love you people, and I also love you, Joe. This is so
ditto.
good. Joe, this is so good for my heart.
Good, man.
I don't have friends here, and I really love you, and I love talking to you.
Good, because I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. I have a bunch of people around here. I do have stuff that I can do, but I absolutely love getting on my computer, hooking up this microphone, and chit-chatting with you. I wish, and this is a little secret of mine all these years, I have wanted to do this for years. Like, I have wanted to pick up the phone and call you, but I always saw like he's too busy. He's doing stuff. He's Reese Roper. He's above everybody else. Like, Reese Roper is a guy that he's the life of the party. And so I never did, because I just figured like, you're too busy. And so now that I get to do this every week, it's not every week. Sometimes it's every day. I mean, we try and meet up and get as many of these recorded as we can. And it's been a complete blessing, and it's been awesome.
You're my favorite person to talk to right now.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. See, you guys, this is what you get. This is what you pay for. Bro moments.
Bro
moments. This has been another bro moment. Brought to you by Pella Windows.
All right, dude. I'm coming to your thing where you're on the lake and there's other guys.
Yeah, you bet. You can't say that if you don't mean it.
I don't want to go. Like,
you don't want to go?
No, because I'm introverted. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to hang out with all these new people. But yeah, I want to hang out with you.
It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
I don't even have a job.
It doesn't matter.
I'll drive there. It's fine. I've got a Prius. I'll drive there. It's cheap.
Even if you're an introvert, it is like the most fun. You'll realize it's the most. The people that I allow into like my inner circle, they have to have like my characteristics, in the sense that what we do is we spend all day like sitting in chairs outside. Like, we're not like
Fucking awful.
yeah, we're like we're
What?
not like
We're
we're not
hanging
like
out
no, we're not like
People I don't
going and
know
doing stuff. Hey, let's
in
go
a
into
chair.
town. Yeah, we're not like let's go to this festival. Let's go over here.
You're
Hey,
not
there's a
telling
band.
me.
There's a band playing. What we do is we wake up, we go out on the lake, we sit out on a boat all day,
Uh-huh.
pack a cooler, sit out on the boat, come back, get lunch, throw something on the smoker, go back out on the lake, come back in, eat again, chill around a bonfire. That's what we do.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
You
But
better. You
everything you
can't
just
say that you're
said,
gonna and then not.
the only thing that appealed to me was lunch. I'm gonna do it.
You better, dude.
I'm going
June. Okay, I'll give you the
out
dates.
of my comfort zone.
Oh my
Completely.
gosh, if you
But
show up, dude.
lunch sounds good.
I know this is the Don Q talking. I know tomorrow you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Well, I will stick by my word. I will go.
I'll send you the dates, and you better be there, buddy. My friends will love you.
Don't
It'll
touch
be
my
a
no-no
ton of
place.
fun. You'll love it.
Don't touch me in my no-no place.
Oh, that's a
Actually, fine, just
guarantee.
do
I'm
it.
gonna.
It's fine.
It's a
I'm
guarantee. I'm gonna.
I'm expecting it.
Yeah, we'll
We
two
do
man.
it in 5 iron all the time.
We'll two man tube. We'll go tubing 2-man, and just the waves will just pound our bodies together.
I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't want it.
But you don't like it, but you do.
I don't want it.
You're like, I don't like this, but I don't hate it.
I hate it.
No. It's good. It's good. It's called living. You got to live a
Okay.
little.
Okay, I'm
All
gonna
right,
do it.
I'm gonna text you the dates, and so when you
I'm
start
gonna
up,
videotape it and put it
Yeah,
up
no.
on the website.
Yep, we're
Where
doing
we
that.
can buy a website.
Yep, we're doing that. All right, I'm texting you the dates. You better do it, and we'll get sliders on the way up.
Okay, 2 things. Lunch, sliders. I'm in.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, dude.
All right.